Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Antigonus Gaming. We are here with Fire Emblem Three Houses. I've talked about Fire Emblem in a lot of my videos. It's one of my favorite series, probably my favorite series ever. And we're finally going to be getting to Three Houses. I was kind of hoping by now we'd have an announcement of a new game, but that I could talk about, but we don't. So I'm going to do Three Houses. The game is great, so we're gonna get started with new game. The menu shows an empty throne made of some kind of like green stone. I have access to New Game Plus, because I've beaten the game several times, but that would kind of dilute out the actual experience of the game, which is what I'm trying to put on the channel. So I'm gonna say no. We're gonna do normal, and we'll do casual. Casual means if the enemies fall, if our characters are defeated, they'll come back in the next battle. We can connect and play online. And so we're gonna get started. Got a Tailtean Plains, Imperial Year 91. The armor of heavily armored soldiers. You got Pegasus Knights and cavalry fighting against an army of less heavily armored soldiers. And then we see a shining sword fall into the ground, and it just creates a huge flame circle. And we see this super buff dude. And all of a sudden we see all these red flashes, big battle. The battle's taking place, it seems like, at night. Then we have the general for the other army. She's got long green hair with like a flower in her hair, and then she's got like a white robe, and then the combat robe with some armor. And then the dude with a beard, with this sword that caused the flame, he's able to turn it into a whip, and then he destroys a bunch, and then she pulls out her little short sword. She's got like an ancient Greek style outfit, almost, feels like. She's got like a hoplite shield. The buff dude with the sword just uses his sword. Sword can turn into a whip. He's flailing it around like that. He grabs onto her sword. She throws it away. She runs right up to him and just punches him straight in the face, kicks him down. Then she pulls out a knife.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. Die.
She stabs him like over and over again through the neck.
That I loved.
The sun begins to rise, and the heavily armored knights are cheering with victory. She holds the sword up against her that Nemesis, the guy she killed, had. And we see like a shiny portal. We saw like some different types of cities, modern cities, ancient kind of cities. Now we've got this throne. There's a young lady who's got like weird pointy ears, long green hair, like a...
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Green eyes. So she's not human.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
She has like a circlet crown kind of thing on her hair. like a headdress. I guess a headdress, golden headdress is a better way of putting it. And then her outfit is like this kind of like regalia. It's like a religious kind of ceremonial robe, but it shows off a good amount of her skin too.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Alright, so we can pick male Byleth or female Byleth. I think we're going to start with, we'll go with male Byleth this time. Is form correct? I'll say yes. So male Byleth has like a...
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Black, blue hair. I can say I'm a ghost, I'm a demon, or I'm mortal. Let's say I'm mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
We're gonna name our character Byleth, which is the default name.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I have a day.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
That will be true for any whatever day you
It all
pick.
feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up.
So we got an older dude. He's got like a mohawk and a beard, no mustache. He's got like a battle scar on his face.
Were you having that dream again?
He's got gauntlets on, and like shoulder armor, and then he's got like a brown wool tunic that's got like some white designs on it, and it's got like wool, so it's like thick cloth armor. I can say I was dreaming about a war, or I was dreaming about a girl, so I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
This guy's name is Jeralt.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Jeralt, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
The armor
What's
dude
happened?
says he's just a mercenary.
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
So we got 3 people here. On the middle, the guy who's talking to us, his name's Dimitri. He's got short blonde hair that kind of, some of it comes down over his face, but it doesn't really fully cover his eyes. He's tall. He's pale skinned, and then he's got a black and blue uniform.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
So this is Edelgard. She's got long, like, silver hair and, like, pale, kind of purplish eyes. She's also really pale skin, and then she's got, her outfit has gold and red on it, as well as the black. It's fancy.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
This is Claude, so he's got yellow, gold, and black. So, like, Edelgard's got red and gold and black, and Dimitri's got blue and gold and black on his uniform. He's got, like, a little ponytail. He's got a pierced ear. And he's like, mixed race, darker skin than the other 2.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Byleth nods. Unfortunately, Byleth is a silent protagonist, which... Alright, so we're gonna have to scroll all the way down, because I've got all these old save files. And I don't want to lose them, because I put a long time into them. A skirmish at dawn, prologue, inevitable encounter.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Select a unit and then move to the next to the enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select the attack command and choose a weapon. Right, so I'll describe Byleth and the other... Oh,
Stay focused.
It's been a while. The controls for this game are different than... Alright, so Byleth has black boots, black pants, a black cloak. It's got like a silver design on the back of it. He's got like armored arms. And then he's got like a red symbol on the front of his outfit. And he uses a sword. It's been a while since I've played Three Houses, like 3 or 4 years, so trying to, okay. We're gonna move Dimitri forward first. He uses a spear. And a spear has an advantage over a sword, which the enemy in front of us is a dude with a sword. Dimitri's got... Oh, he doesn't have gold on his outfit. He's got silver. So, a weapon break will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. You can fight with broken weapons, but your might and hit rate will be reduced, and enemies will make follow attacks more easily. Be careful with your weapon. You cannot repair them mid-battle. Dimitri's got a blue cape. He's got black, like, metal boots, a black outfit, like a black tunic, black pants. His tunic is long-sleeved, and it's got some silver lining on it. He's got a blue cape, and then he's got silver gauntlets, just like his boots. So then we'll move Byleth up, and we'll have Byleth.
As expected.
Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves. Do tutorial guides and press it. To access it, press the A button when the cursor's on the screen. Alright. Once all your units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase by selecting the end turn. So we're going to move Edelgard up as well. I will prevail. And then we're going to move Claude up too. Bows can attack from long range, although their hit rate is reduced as range increases. They are highly effective against flyers like Pegasus Knights and White.
Ready and willing.
You have Claude talk to Byleth?
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
And then...
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Certain terrain will have effect on the unit occupying it. Forest, for instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to advantageous terrain positions. Okay, so we're coming out of a village here. The village has been attacked by bandits, right? So the bandits are in the forest outside the village. There is a tower that we can't use that's just like It's just like a terrain accessory. And then there's forests, and different terrain gives you different bonuses. So a forest will give you 30% extra evasion and 1 extra defense. So like Edelgard uses an axe, so she's at a disadvantage.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only type of terrain you'll encounter. Keep an eye on others such as thickets and heel tiles. You can see the effects of terrain by placing your cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle terrain information. So like, all the enemies have swords, right? Edelgard has an axe. Axes are weak to swords. So we need to put Edelgard in the bush, so that the forest area, so she has increased defense.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more durability than usual. They do not allow follow-up attacks. Using and learning new combat arts level will go up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills are magic based instead. So Byleth goes like a magic. It does like
That is that.
Claude can use his bow.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Witness my power.
Select the item option when you change your equipped weapons or use items such as a vulnerary, which restores your hit points.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
So this guy's like a bearded dude. He's a brigand. He's coming towards us now. He's got 2 swords in him as well. An item icon on the enemy indicates that you hit the item that is highlighted in details. So if we look at Costas, who's the boss, he has an iron axe, he'll drop that axe. You can also look at the map above. Again, I'm still getting used to these controls because it's been so long since I played this one. And Fire Emblem Engage, which is the other Switch Fire Emblem, has radically different controls. Talk to Dimitri.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves. Use caution.
Their comments will change depending on if Edelgard talked to Byleth as well.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
We'll just wait for the enemies to come to us.
What the? Aren't you Jeralt the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Well, Jeralt's gonna attack the boss for us. So he's an allied unit.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
When you attack an enemy that is also standing in range of one or more of the other units, you'll trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate and your hit rate will be higher than normal. Linked attacks certain will also might your attack power. Good use of linked attacks is keeping defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support points.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Byleth levels up. It's HP,
Another step
strength,
forward.
defense, resistance, and charm. We got the Iron Axe, and that actually ends, so then we get a cutscene. Costas, the brigand, gets up. He's got, you know, like brown pants and fur armor. Comes right at Edelgard. Then all of a sudden, time stops. Everything turns purple. Byleth is now standing in like a darkness.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt?
You
It's
see
like
the-
you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis.
Girl on the throne.
But I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Say, what are you talking about, or Sothis?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm a child. No child, or I'm less than a child. I'm less. Sothis
Correct.
likes that
You
answer.
understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Say, keep time frozen until I'm safe, stay here and wait to die, or turn back the hands of time.
Of course! I must turn back the hands of time!
She summons up like a
Yes,
Rude.
I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
all of a sudden time rewinds. Costas gets back up. He runs at Edelgard. Byleth this time comes in. Combat stance ready, and he slashes at Costas and defeats.
Hey, over here!
Only for Claude and Dimitri to show up.
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seiros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Yeah.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
See a dude in a white cape with white armor. He's kind of got like a
The
cheesy
students seem
mustache.
to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Well, clearly Jeralt knows who it is, so stage complete. Byleth is our MVP.
My thank you so...
Captain Jeralt? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages!
So this guy's in silver armor, and he's got like brown slicked back hair, a cheesy mustache. I think he's like in his 40s probably. Early 40s
Don't you
maybe.
recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monestary. I suppose this was inevitable.
Geralt's got his eyes closed, kind of a resigned look on his face.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Say he's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit, or that's correct. I'll say that's correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Byleth's like, sure. Geralt's like, okay, fine.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seiros.
The Knights of Seiros? They do seem rather skilled.
Byleth's like, oh wait, I hear her voice in my head now.
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Jeralt, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seiros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
That Knights of Seiros, or I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monestary. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Adrestian Empire, land of ancient history, Holy Kingdom of Fargus, land of noble knights, and Leicester Alliance, land of the burgeoning League of Nobles. So, because we're going to go with Dimitri in this playthrough, we're just going to answer his question. Personally, in this exchange, Claude is by far the most entertaining, mostly because his voice actor is incredible. Joe Zija did such a good job voicing him. So we're going to pick the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Dimitri likes that.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
So first, Edelgard. She's a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense a darkness lurking beneath his exterior. Claude. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Gotta... White clouds.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
And there's like a flag with like a dragon and a bunch of flags on the dragon.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life
there's
across
like art,
Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year.
like animals, the sun rising.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential.
It's like medieval era art.
Hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
We've got like a castle, and we've got people, farming, and we've got like a god, the sun. And then we've got the map.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
The Edelgard controls the west and the south. Dimitri controls the north. Well, their families do. And Claude's family controls the small eastern portion. So we've got Jeralt and Alois talking with soldiers, and Byleth is
This will be
walking
your
with
first
the 3
time at
house
the
leaders.
monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Monastery is this huge castle on a top of a hill, surrounded by several walls.
There it is. Garreg Mach Monestary.
Now we've got a huge, cathedral prayer hall. showing we've got underground area. It's got like stones and stuff. We've got a training area. We got like an old dude with like a monocle and like a suit, and he's teaching people how to. We've got a classroom with a teacher who's got kind of a low-cut dress, and she's reading. So one of the boys is nervous around her. Jeralt looks up.
Is here.
Standing on a balcony on like upper level, the lady with green hair and a robe with like a fancy headdress, a flower in her hair.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Now in an audience chamber.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
And there's statues, and then the floor has decorative tiles on it, so it's like a mix of turquoise and red and yellow, and just kind of like standard colored tiles, all in a nice design that looks like a walkway. Her, I'll say.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Jeralt. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
This guy's got dark green hair, kind of like a slim beard that goes around the bottom of his vest, and then he's got like a black, gold, and white outfit, buttoned up, long, puffy sleeves.
Right. Hello.
And then
It
Rhea's
has been a
next to
long
him.
time, Jeralt. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Give her my name. She appreciates
A fine
that.
name indeed.
So when you do something that people like, there'll be a little picture of them in the bottom corner briefly, and they'll show a heart, and then there'll be an arrow up.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Jeralt, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I was like, what? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
This is Manuela. She's got like short, very well groomed brown hair, and then she's got makeup. She's got like eyeshadow and soft lip gloss. She's got a white cloak that goes over kind of like a plunging, revealing kind of green dress, and she's in high heels.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
So then we got the guy with the monocle. He's got like kind of graying dark hair. He's got a mustache and a beard. And then he's in like a brownish gray suit with like a green ascot tie and a white shirt under, but we can barely see it.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Also, you're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
So even though the Black Eagles are called the Black Eagles, they actually mostly wear red. The other two houses align with their stated colors, and they have all got these like little flags. The Golden Deer House has a deer with like 2 huge horns. The Blue Lions has a lion. The Black Eagles has a red flag with a black eagle on it.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Got Sedith and Rhea in Rhea's office.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Jeralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Jeralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church. especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
You got Byleth on the bottom and like a 8-bit thing on the loading screen. So now we see Byleth reading a book. Bell ring. Door opens and there's a... see different parts. So we've got Claude talking to his people. They're sitting at a table. He's looking at a map. It's like they're discussing geography or strategy. We got a dude with... we've got various students. One of them's eating meatballs. We'll meet all of these students too, probably in the next video. So, get to know them. We got Edelgard showing a spell off for her class. One guy who's asleep. And the Blue Lions are out in the training grounds. So you got one guy shooting a bow. You got another guy who's flirting with a girl who's got a spear, and she just puts her fist up in his face, like, back off. Dimitri's sparring with two people at the same time, one with an axe, one with a sword. And we got Rhea, who's in the audience chamber. Byleth is going to meet her one-on-one. She's got like a big stained glass window behind her.
Of course.
So, exploring. While exploring the monastery, you can use the R button, the plus-minus button, and the BY buttons to do different things like zooming in and out, camera, and dashing. If you are unsure what to do next, look for the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. So, accept the request from Rhea. So, we're going to do that, and then I think that'll be all for this video, because the next video we'll get a chance to meet all the students, explore the initial part of the monastery and such, and pick our house. Like I said, we're going to be doing Blue Lions, mostly because Dimitri's story plays into what this channel's about, and not to spoil too much, but I mean, the game is also 6 years old, widely. And depending on how quickly I'm able to get through it, we may do a New Game Plus run with the other characters, which when you use New Game Plus, it speeds up. If we get to that, I will do that. So we'll talk to Rhea and then see what she wants from us, and then that'll be all for this video.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
So we got a picture of Rhea on the left side, and then there's like quest information. So she says you should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you accept the job as a professor. Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers Academy, and she'll give us 500 gold, a vulnerary, and an iron sword for doing it. So we're going to accept the quest, and that'll be all for now. Quests and tasks are given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quest before you accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are in red. All right, so that'll be all for this video. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got the menu here, which is like a book, and there's some stuff that's grayed out because we just haven't gotten that far into the game yet. We'll be back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Once we get to the next actual mission, I will do more in explaining what a map looks like. I apologize for not doing that in the intro chapter. I was more so getting myself reacquainted with the controls since this game is different than Engage. So my hope is that for Switch 2 they have more unified controls when it comes to basic things like zooming in and out and stuff. But we haven't gotten a Switch 2 Fire Emblem announced yet. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses as we decide on our house and we move forward with the game from there.